How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Those of you who haven't gotten the Lament Chain Sword yet, I highly encourage you to do so. It does some crazy damage when you charge it up. I think Dado posted the most efficient way of getting some high damage. In addition, I was looking for some raid people. I've kind of just been going off LFG, but we have been running into a couple problems with people just not having enough DPS. And as much as I want to finish it, but I also feel bad for people that join and just want to get through it. I just don't like throwing people out. I don't know. We've been able to make it through the second encounter, but I'm more than willing to do the first and second. We got the all of the chests that are available and all the hidden little locations and all that. The reason I was saying that you should really pick up the sword is just its max damage made the second encounter kind of a joke so long as you guys are talking well enough together. So those of you who don't know, the sword when charging will increase its damage that you can deal, and the damage increase is actually pretty good. So in the second boss fight, I don't have any footage because it got corrupted on my computer somehow. When I went to use it, it said that it was unusable. Because because it's fucking stupid. But anyway, so the main thing I wanted to go over is I wanted to ask you guys if anyone wanted to do any raids or anything. I'm kind of just doing whatever I can currently. I've already hit the kind of power level thing where I can't really go up anymore. I hit, what is it, 1262? I'm at 1262 right now. And at this point, pinnacles are kind of just moving me a level higher. So it's not exactly ideal. Alright, so it did kill it in one hit. I was about to say, I don't know where it went. But as you can see, even just off a light, I mean, it's 13,000. We were looking at, like, a couple... Oh my god, why'd you block me? We were looking at 20,000-ish per hit. Damn, I got fucking launched by that thing. But yeah, the boss was pretty easy. You kind of just mash out some lights, and then if you really need to break them, you can. I have a pulse rifle just to shoot through that. Truth Teller is another one that I was wanting to look at. Because I've been gone from Destiny for so long, I have no idea what the god rolls are anymore. Or what I should be looking for, because it's been almost 2 years. So I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more here pretty soon, so I can try to get all that figured out. Huh. I'm really trying out this sword. I want to figure out something new with it, other than just knowing that it does like extremely high damage on everything. I mean, you just kind of one hit everything. And don't get me wrong, that's obviously a good thing. For the second encounter, though, the other thing I wanted to mention that I hadn't is we were going with the sword route. I can't remember who posted a video about the sword that my team found out, where basically if you track him down, you can do half his health in the first damage phase, which is what we did. The only problem we were running into is the people inside, not in space, were having trouble getting to their things fast enough because we only had 2 people. So if you are running that route, I do recommend that you just 3 and 3, and anyone that's inside rather than using the sword, I do recommend the, what is it? I'm new to the game. I'm still trying my Xenophage. I actually had to, I had a friend donate me the Shadowkeep DLC, so I was able to get the Xeno phase because, like I said, I've been gone for so long. I did not have the Xeno. This is basically just like an update type video where I was wanting to say, you know, hey, if anyone wants to play, you know, my team is still kind of looking around. We did find, so our clan technically is split up into like 2 to 3 groups right now. One group is trying to stick together, so they don't really want to raid until they're done with the raid, which is why I'm looking for another group. My brother also is in my group. And if you guys are curious about any of the steps, I'm sure there are guides elsewhere, but I can also provide information on if you're confused on any steps. I mean, there's so many guides out right now that I'm sure you guys could probably figure it out. Day 1, just going in blind, we were able to make it into the second encounter. We made it through security and then into the second. The second one we had a lot of trouble figuring out, and we didn't end up finishing it until the next day. And then we ended up playing back through it for a couple people that hadn't done the raid yet. So now we're on the second encounter because we didn't end up finishing that last night. So I would appreciate if anyone ends up wanting to play. I know there's been a couple people that say that they play Destiny. I think it's Carfax on my friends list that you play. So yeah, I'd be down for whoever wanting to play. It seems like we normally need about 2 people. We're carrying 2 others through that technically aren't light level, but they have good callouts and they're good friends. So there's no reason to leave them out, right? I don't know if I'm the only one that doesn't have Xeno. I feel like I am the only one that doesn't have Xeno at this point. But if you don't have Xeno, if you go on to Shadowkeep, we can also walk you through it, how to get it really easily. My brother kind of took me through it in about 15 minutes. And when I say 15 minutes, I mean like, you know, he knows exactly where to go. He'll tell you exactly what to do. And he knows all the codes for everything, so it's not 15 minutes. It probably will take closer to an hour, but it's not like it's the hardest thing in the world. So I guess 15 minutes is just an exaggeration, obviously. And this thing is just dummy strong. There's really no reason not to get it. And then, like I said, in the first encounter, you basically need this, unless you have something else that does just... I heard slug shotguns like Duality can actually do some good against the fuses, but I'm not 100% sure how much damage everything does currently. So real quick, the things I was running in the raid, obviously everyone's going to run their own thing, depending on what my job was. So we ended up having I think 4 warlocks. So we had some people running the Dawnblade middle class, where you can put down the Well of Radiance. When I was put in charge of that on my team, I was running the Phoenix Protocol. Later on, they just had me basically doing some ads, and then I was doing what do you call it? I was doing scanner. So just for the panicking in general, I switched over to Nova and ran this helm because Void kills increase regen ability. I have Void on my Gnawing Hunger, and the Xeno obviously is going to be the Flame. But using this, and then I had some different armor on, that way my recovery was at 8, and my intellect I got to 100. Grenades were, I think, about 50. My melee was super low, though. And the class, the Void class I was using, is up here, where if you do a melee, you get your nade back faster, grenade gets your melee back faster, and then I was using Axion Bolt just to clear out some large groups of enemies, and then I was still using a Healing Rift in case I ever actually needed it. And then the Nova Bomb I was using as a just a clearing thing, basically. So when you go into damage phase where you shoot the fuses, I would jump into the room, Nova Bomb the cluster of enemies, we'd all climb up, pull out our weapons, and then do the damage, and we didn't have to worry about any captains or anything, because I just Nova Bombed all of them. And everyone in that room would get some orbs before we ran out. That way, the Warlock that put down the well was able to get his back, although that didn't end up needing to be the case because we had 3 people running it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. In the future, I'll do some more like exotic reviews and stuff like that. I know the new sniper is out, and you can get it through the hunts. I haven't personally gone for it. I mean, we have some people that have it, and it seems like an interesting weapon. I'm just not all that interested, just because I feel like the Adored is probably a go-to for PvP and stuff like that for me. So I'm not like extremely super interested in it. But I will end up getting it, and I'll play with it a little bit. Let me know if you guys want to see any Lament or anything like that. I basically showed it off a little bit in this one, and as for the Xeno, I mean, it's a 2-shot in Crucible, so, you know, it is what it is. This thing is an absolute monster. The good thing about Xeno, if you don't have it, is you don't have to get crits. It just fires explosives, so you don't actually have to crit anything ever. So you don't need to aim particularly for anything, just aim to hit it. And as you can see, it has some splash. Anyways, guys, this is basically just a going into week 3 update, and if you guys would like to raid, when Trials comes out, I will be throwing together a team for that. I'm not exactly sure who my team will be. And unfortunately, not knowing who my team will be will kind of depend how we do, honestly. Because not knowing my team kind of throws me off a little bit. I still need to do some modifications and make a PvP build. But yeah, it's gonna feel weird not playing with the people I used to play with and learning how my new team plays. But you know, I guess we shall see how it goes. If you are interested in PvP or anything, if you're just interested in how we level up so quickly, let me know, and I can help anyone out if they're stuck on a quest step or they just need some help. We have multiple people in my clan that are willing to help. And if you would like to raid, go ahead and message me. You guys know where to find me, Gods of Sorrow. And trust me, we'll be able to help you out, or if you would like to do a raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start posting like more obvious stuff, weapon reviews, exotic reviews, some PvP matches, and some fun stuff like that. This is kind of my last, you know, here's what we're doing type video. But I wanted to, you know, get it out there one more time, that if anyone wants to play or do anything, let me know. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I still haven't really been playing COD a whole lot. It seems like the weapons just kind of take, or at least the snipers feel like they take a really long time to level up, so I've kind of just been flipping around, not really playing it a whole lot. All of my friends are currently on Destiny, so I've kind of been closer into Destiny, but don't worry, I will be posting plenty of other things here pretty soon. And anyways, I'm ranting at this point, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. And I look forward to hearing from any of you. If I don't, I guess you guys will figure out which team I end up with later on when I actually know who is going to be in my squad. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.